Good morning, Prof. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kadek Diva Ayu Sapitri from Class 4C Mathematics Education with student ID 24130112020. So today, I will explain mathematics logic. This topic is important because it helps us to think clearly and logically in mathematics. Okay, before we begin, let me ask you a question. Have you ever decided whether a statement is true or false? This is what mathematical logic is about. So next is introduction. So what is mathematical logic? So mathematical logic is the study of reasoning in mathematics. It is used to evaluate whether statements are true or false. It is also a fundamental part of mathematical thinking. Next, next we move to statement. So a statement, also called a proposition, is a sentence that has a truth value. This means it can be either true or false. For the example, 2 plus 2 equals 4 and is true, while 5 greater than 10 is false. Next, non-statement. So not all sentences are statement. Some sentences, such as command and question, do not have truth value. Therefore, they are not considered statement. Okay, next we move to logical connective. So we use logical connective to combine statement. Some common connective include and, or, not, if then, and if and only if. Now, let us look at each one with example. Next is first the negation. Negation represents the opposite of a statement. If the original statement is true, its negation becomes false, meaning not P, it is not P, sorry, it is not the case that P, it does not happen that P, it is false that P, and this is the symbol of negation. In this example, if P is true, then not P is false. Is that clear? Okay, next. Conjunction. Okay, this is a symbol of conjunction. So a conjunction means and. It's only true when both statements are true. It's meaning P and Q, P although Q, P but Q, P however Q, P nevertheless Q, P despite Q. In this example, both statements are true, so the result is true. Next, disjunction. A disjunction means or, and this is the symbol of disjunction. It is true if at least one of the statement is true, meaning P or Q or both, either P or Q. In this case, in this case, one statement is true, so the result is true. Okay, is that clear for you? Okay, next we do conditional. So this is the symbol of conditional. So conditional or an application is a conditional statement. It is read as if P then Q. It describes a relation where one statement leads to another. Meaning, sorry, meaning if P then Q, P only if Q, P is sus, sorry, P is sufficient for Q, Q is necessary for P, not P unless Q. If P then Q. P if only if Q. P is sufficient for Q. Q is necessary for P, not P unless Q. The only time it is false is when P is true and Q is false. Okay, next. The last is biconditional, and this is the symbol of biconditional. So, biconditional means P if and only if Q. This means both statements imply one another, so they must always have the same truth value. Its meaning, P if and only if Q. P is necessary and sufficient for Q. P is equivalent to Q. If one is true and the another is false, then it's become false. Okay, next we're going to truth table. So a truth table is so all possible combination. It helps us to understand logical operation clearly. You can read this for your information. Okay, can you see the pattern here? Okay, next. Next, that's all for me. And let's say thank you.